Hello and welcome to another episode of Pirate Sports Talk. I'm your host, Doug Santelli. Mr. Frieder could not make it in today. He had something going on in the school today, so he could not be here, unfortunately. So it'll just be me today, so you can hear my lovely voice. But anyway, so next week he should be with us, hopefully, because now we're changing the name to Pirate Sports Talk with Mike and Doug. So we're gonna have a big banner behind us. We're having someone in the graphics class make it. And then I'm going to try and make cups with our names on it. So have Mike and Doug on them, which would be really, really cool. And hopefully I get my own study room in one of these rooms. And I have bobbleheads I want to put up here, so that'd be pretty cool. So just let me know what you guys think on that. All right, so I'll be doing this by myself today, like I mentioned. And then also I want to thank the school store again for donating the shirt and the hat. This shirt and the hat. They have really funky hours, so if they are open, please go in and check it out. They sell a bunch of stuff in there. They candy, soda, water, and attire like this. So please go in there and check it out. All right, so for sports today, we're going to start off with the hockey team. Pirate Puck played their regional final against Notre Dame last Thursday. So they lost that one 3-2 against Notre Dame. That game was really good. Bayport played their hearts out. That was their best performance this season. Riley Bay, the goaltender, was really excellent on top of his game. They lost. That game was 3-2 in double overtime. So I had the luxury of calling that game alongside Chris Learman for that one. We didn't get out of there until about 12:30. Game started at 8. So about normal time for a regular hockey game. But that's really late for us. It was past my bedtime. So. But actually, in the pregame, I called Max Moore's goal because I said, either Max Moore or Aaron Rebar will have to come out and score. But Aaron Rebar played defenseman that game. He played really well in defense. So I think they will have to place him on D really well. Really well performed on D. He made really nice blocks. He passed really well. So I think that would be really good for him. But Max Moore scored at 1:17 in the first period. So that was really good. I told Chris, I said, wow, I called that. So, but then Notre Dame scored to take the 2-1 lead. And then Sean Samuel scores a beautiful breakaway goal. He had two defenders on him, and he got around them and scored on the backhand, went forehand, backhand. Beautiful goal to tie it at 2. In the second period, there was about 6 minutes left in the second, and then the third period was really well. And then in the overtime period, they only played 8 minutes, and then after that, they zambonied the ice, they cleaned it off, and then they played a full 17 minutes. But within the first 3 minutes of that second overtime, Notre Dame scores to take that 3-2 lead, and they will play Anago. So, but that last broadcast that I called, that was my last one. It was a beauty. It was excellent. Really, really shocked me the way how Bayport came out and played. I thought maybe they'd be a little bit tired after playing on Tuesday. They only got a day break. But no, they played their hearts out. So that was good for you guys. And also I want to thank Chris Learman and Ross Tellner for letting me join them for this hockey season. That was nice of them. I did stats for them and then called the games too. So that was fun. I thank you for that. All right, next off, we're going to go to boys basketball. They played Pulaski on February 16th. They beat Pulaski 30-28, and they are conference champions back-to-back. So that was an excellent game. Hope you had a lot of people go to that game. Hope there was a lot of people joining the basketball team. That was senior night, or not senior night. Yes, it was senior night. Yeah, they played their hearts out. They played really good. And then their next home game is in the regionals. They play March 2nd. Yep, they play March 2nd against Green Bay Preble and Sheboygan South. And then they play Saturday, March 3rd. And those games will be here at Bayport. And then on Saturday will be against De Pere and Menominee Falls. And then the sectionals start March 8th through the 10th. And then the state tournament is March 16th through the 17th. Girls basketball. They played here against Ashwaubenon, and the Pirates won that game 67-61. They are also conference champions too. This is the first time they actually won since 2002, I believe, either 2002 or 2004. I don't remember what I have on my script. That they are conference champions. And then just to give you an idea of how long ago that was, they were part of the Bay Conference. So before the FRCC came in, that came in 2007. That got put together. But yeah, just to give you an idea how long ago that was. And then the regionals start March 2nd through the 3rd. Both regional games are here as well. They play Waukesha North at 7, and then on Saturday they play Homestead and Kettle Moraine. And then sectionals start March 8th through the 10th as well, and then state starts March 16th through the 17th as well, and then that's here at Green Bay at the Rec Center. So the Rec Center should be packed for the WIAA Girls State Tournament basketball. Expecting good turnout there. Boys swimming, they went down to state the past weekend. They were down to Madison. And then the two swimmers that are all-state honorable mentions are Griffin Hawley and Calvin Shills. And then here are some of the records that were broken. So Calvin Shills had 200 in the IM. Griffin Hawley had 50 in the freestyle. Aaron Donovan had 500 for freestyle, and then Alec Jeffers had 100 in the back. They played a strong season. They were undefeated in dual meets, undefeated in invites, and then conference champions 3 years running, and sectional champions 2 times running. So really well for swimming, good for them. And then for wrestling, state individual wrestling starts tomorrow, so Thursday the 22nd through Saturday the 24th down at the Kohl Center in Madison. Good luck to the following wrestlers. Tristan Warzinski at 106 pounds. And at 113 pounds, we have Connor Halverson. And then at 120 pounds, we have Chance Omansky. At 152 pounds, we have Caleb Hale. At 160 pounds, we have Chandler Storter. And then at 170, we have Travis Yonke. And then at 182 pounds is Jack Erfurt. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that one. And then at 220 pounds is Max Miyuwison. So really hard to pronounce these names. I'll put the names underneath what I'm saying here. So look in the bottom corner, in either one of the two corners. I'll have their names so you can get an idea if I'm saying it wrong. And then good luck to the wrestlers. And good job to everybody that were conference champions, except for the hockey team. They played really well. But, that's how things go when you're good a lot of years and you come in and you're not so good. But they did place 4th in the conference with 3 wins and 4 losses at 6 points. So you really can't. They didn't do that bad. They came in 4th in the conference, really good. They finished out 7-16 and 1, 7 wins, 16 losses, and 1 tie. So I hope you guys can go get your tickets to cheer on the boys basketball and the girls basketball here, and then the down in Madison is the wrestling. So if you want to go join that, go down there. And then, so that's all the time we have here on Pirate Sports Talk. I'm Doug Santelli. We'll see you next time.